Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com. Here's your free pick in the Oklahoma versus Kansas college basketball matchup on Saturday, February 17, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls, looking to take it to the next level with one-on-one concierge-style service. To get those, you got to text the number that you see on the screen. They're not available on the website. So if you make big bets, go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. Oklahoma taking on Kansas, battle in the Big 12. Of course, Oklahoma on their way to the SEC, nationally ranked 25th in the nation. Kansas, 6th ranked. A lot of this is going to change, right? We've seen a lot happen over the course of the weekend, the course of the season, but I still think that the Jayhawks probably contenders to go pretty deep into the NCAA tournament once again. And of course, Oklahoma with Porter Moser coaching, you let these guys in the door, probably going to pay the price for it. It's just generally the way that he's done it once he's gotten to into the NCAA tournament. But the thing is, with the Sooners this year, they've kind of tailed off recently in their latest games. They haven't been quite as strong as they were earlier this season. I think part of it is the grind of this Big 12 schedule, which is just tough day in and day out. Coming off a loss at Baylor, they lost by that was big, by 17 points in that game. They were 7-point dogs in that one. They had beaten Oklahoma State and gotten a home win against a very good BYU team that they were favored against and pounded them, 82-66. The loss at UCF, the win at Kansas State. A lot of winning and a lot of losing. I mean, that's basically what life in the Big 12 is. And of course, that game at Kansas where they lost by a dozen. When we look at the Kansas Jayhawks coming in, a lot of injuries now starting to mount for this Kansas team. I also believe that, the relying on Hunter Dickinson in the middle and, for him to even take some outside shots is a bad idea. Of course, I'm hardly a multiple national championship winning coach like Self is. So, take my thoughts with a grain of salt, but I just think that this guy, in watching the body of work of him and a lot of the other players in college hoops this year, I just don't think he quite stacks up. And if you're looking on him to carry you to a championship, well, you're probably not going to win one. This Kansas team has some impressive wins. Of course, at home, they're just tough as nails, and they're coming off of that loss against Texas Tech where they were just blown out of the building 79-50 by 29 points. You just don't see that from Kansas teams all that often. Of course, Kansas, one of the top shooting teams in the nation, 50%. Oklahoma, one of the best defensive teams in the nation, and also guard the perimeter extremely well. They're super efficient on offense, but Kansas, they're very, very tough on defense. And if Dickinson is maybe, worth his weight on anywhere, it's on that defensive end where he certainly is at the very least a presence. Also, Kansas can pound the boards. I think that, while Oklahoma has certainly made some steps forward, they're competitive. I think they're in a bad spot here because Kansas losing back-to-back games, just not something we see. I'm going to take Kansas in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.